So we got the car and the engine. We got the car over here. We got the engine out. So now we got the engine out. We're going to start tearing it apart. So that's what you're gonna. So I'm gonna film now as me starting to take all this stuff apart, getting ready to tear it down and look it over and see what we got, and go from there. Let's get into her. I didn't see anything real bad. Nothing bad. Here's all the pistons. We got a little bit of, this looks worse than, it's just, I think we're running rich. So we got a lot of carbon buildup. And I purposely ran a little rich just to keep things, I'm sorry. I ran a little rich just to keep things cool, help keep things cool. I was just being conservative and playing it safe. Yeah, all the pistons look good. I don't have any holes starting to melt through like I was running too lean or anything. The lifters, the push rods, the rockers, they all look good. Intake, heads, everything's looking good right now. So I'm gonna keep taking it apart. Actually, I might stop here and do the bottom end on the next clip. Just because it's getting late and gotta go eat supper and stuff. So, but we'll continue when I get done with that. Okay, I was out for a few days working and stuff. Had other projects to get done for customers and stuff. But here we are. Last time I was here, told you I'd come back and finish it up. We're going to finish taking the rotating assembly all apart, getting it out of the engine, getting the crank, getting the cam, getting the rods, the pistons, everything out, and keeping them in order to get ready to re-ring it and re-bearing it and go back together with it and start getting it set up for turbo. So that's where we're at, and that's what you're going to be watching me do here next. So we'll get to it. Okay, I'm taking my jacket here. I'm burning up, sweating a little too. I don't know why it's nice. It's pretty kind of cool outside. So I got a jacket on. But as I was doing this, I was sweating pretty good. I think I was trying to hurry a little bit too. But now here we go. So we basically are down to a bare block. We still got cam bearings, main bearings, rod bearings, and all that stuff still to take out. But another reason I'm doing this, because one reason we're doing this is we're gonna turn it into a turbo car. So the ring gaps I had, the machinist that initially did this engine, gapped the rings for nitrous. I need to re-gap them and put different rings in for turbo. If you notice, another thing was there at the end, the last couple of oil changes I did, there was metal, looked like metal swirls in the oil, so I was kind of worried. So when I got in here, if you look at, here's some rod bearings. Hope you guys can kind of see it. They're not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, you can see the wear, but, and then the journals on the crank I was worried about, not as bad as I was expecting. I think I was just getting prematurely worried. As you can see, there's, you can see metal specks in the bearings, which isn't good, but I think we're probably doing this at exactly the right time instead of pushing it harder, which there at the end, we were pushing it to the most we could push it to. And looking at the cam bearings, I was worried about the cam. Little scrapes on there when I was pulling the cam out, but I'm gonna replace those. But they don't look as bad as I thought they would either. So I'm actually kind of happy. So I was afraid we were gonna have to maybe get some more parts. And this whole setup is balanced. And everything you can kind of see on the bottom here, the rod caps, see where it's been shaved. These are H-beam rods, forged pistons. They've been balanced and everything. Along with the crank, if you look over here at one of the counterweights, you can see where it's been welded in with weights and balanced. So the thing is totally forged and balanced. So I didn't really want to have to buy new parts because they were damaged from metal being in the oil. And I have to take it back to the machine shop and have him rebalance. Because if he's going to rebalance, I'm going to just have him build me a short block like he did before. But this time, I'm going to build the short block. I'm going to ring it. I'm going to bearing it. So I'm happy because I can do all that. And